Hello again, class, and welcome to our lecture with regard to Academic Argument Essay 1, Introduction, uh, Discussions and Responses. So what I'd like to do is review the prompt. As we know, right? Our intro should provide some background information on identity, the specific type of identity you're going to focus on, and the stereotypes or stereotyping associated with it. One way to begin invoking your ethos with an anecdote, very important possible strategy. Whenever you're trying to generate information, right? Use the 6 questions, use the 5 senses when describing. Make sure your thesis statement is an argument. It's not just your opinion. It needs to be your opinion with a reason, an enthymeme, as Aristotle said, right? And as is defined on pages 65 in our book. And make sure you list out the map, if you would, of your supporting details, your facts, your examples, your details, your causes, your effects, right? And then we have our 4-part checklist. So moving forward, let's take a look at our responses, right? First up, Jasmine, nicely done. It's very clear she's writing about the LGBTQ plus community, and you can use the sources from the database when you click on that specific topic. Negatively affected. It affects our culture and society as the incorrect portrayals cause people to begin stereotyping real individuals, which is damaging to the members. Yep. Personalities, which signifies our ignorance. Absolutely. Good background, nice claims. I think that you could definitely develop this intro. And again, these are just drafts with more support, right? List out which TV shows or which effects you're going to focus on, which examples. That's a really good start. Same here as well, Elvis. Nice background, right? Inappropriate thoughts of people being certain things. So what specific stereotypes, what things are you going to focus on, which claims, right? And what effects as well. So again, the background information is there, the claims are there, but when we're building our 7 to 10 sentence paragraphs minimum, you want to make sure that you list out the examples and support. Nice job as well, Rashid, right? Now let's make sure that we're focusing, right, again, on the specifics made to the community and how it affects. So what are the claims? What are the effects? What are the examples, right? The causes that you're going to focus on, right? So again, nice job. It seems as everybody's doing a good job with the background idea and stating their claim, but I think that we could be more specific with regard to our supporting ideas. Differentiating between both positive and negative can help us overcome. Now, again, remember, there aren't really any positive stereotypes. So make sure, and nice job, Claudia. I thought you did a good job bringing your ideas in. Maybe cite the definition of stereotyping here. You're right, it can have a powerful influence. So what are the influences? What are the perceptions? What are the negative stereotypes and how can we overcome them? So again, just as with the others, I think it's important to make sure your intro paragraph presents the supporting ideas you're going to focus on in the body paragraphs as well. Okay, so mental illness, Zeta, good job here as well. Nice background. This unfortunate is sadly prevalent, is perceived in a negative light, which affects millions of people. Okay, so how is it perceived in a negative light and what are those effects? Nice job, Benjamin, as well. View on a community with large majority relying, their views could be drastically affected. Okay, so what views specifically, what effects specifically, what stereotypes specifically? Again, nice ideas here, Gianna, as well, but you're going to want to add the claim, right? What is the backlash? What are the stereotypes regarding gender identity and placement? And then just as we've been discussing, make sure you're focusing, you're listing out those examples, those causes, those effects. Alex, great job on the background. Can cause psychological harm to people and can be used as a weapon. We need to be more mindful about what we say and think of other people based on race, right? places they come from, culture. Everybody deserves to be treated like equals. Okay, so again, good job with the background. What is the focus of the essay, and what are those supporting ideas specifically that the body paragraphs will analyze and explain? Right, several books and articles have outlined feminism. Yep. Okay. So again, rather than listing the books, what I would do is be more specific as to what your claim is going to be about. Stereotypes with relation to females. And again, this works as background information, but you want to make sure that you're presenting, right, your claim specifically and listing out the supporting ideas. Matthew, nice job, right? Dealing with racial stereotypes is inappropriate and hurtful. Seems impossible to not have, but more people could be aware of racial stereotyping, so they will be more aware of it. Now, again, be more aware of what? The negative effect. So again, what examples of stereotyping are you going to focus on, and what effects specifically, right? Again, nice start off here, Brittany, with the definition of identity. Just remember, if you're going to quote other people's words or dictionaries words, just put quotation marks around it and cite the definition number. The portrayal is often not an accurate reflection of that disability. Yes, so what you're going to want to do here is make sure you put the author's ideas in quotes and then cite the last name and page or paragraph number. But again, as far as a draft is concerned, nice ideas here, right? So how are they discriminated against? What prejudices do they face? And how are they subjected to marginalizations, and their self-identity is influenced by a society's perception? Again, great ideas. Just try and list out the specifics for your readers so they can better understand. And remember, when you list out the support, when you provide that essay map at the end of your intro paragraphs, that's also kind of a map for you as far as what ideas, what causes, effects, details, examples you're going to focus on in that order in your body paragraphs. So that kind of helps you map out your body paragraphs as well. I hope this has been helpful. And again, let's try and make sure that we all get an opportunity, if you have not already, to post your intro and to reply and give constructive feedback to others' intros, as everybody who participated did. Specifically though, this whole point of this is so that we can not just understand what we need to do to better our intros, we could see how other people are providing the background, providing the thesis, and hopefully that'll help us to understand what we can also emulate, right, imitate in our own essays. So keep up the good work, everybody. Stay tuned for feedback from me on the body paragraph discussion. That'll be next. And I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching and listening.